It cast weak afternoon suns over the water that wouldn't even kiss the shivering little wolf with gazing up towards the shore, as if by pleading eyes while it was clinging to some leftover hope during those 2 terrible cold, deep water days. A few days ago, the young wolf had strayed out of the forest in search of food and landed near a construction site. She had taken just one wrong step and slipped into the lake. The icy waters sucked all its strength, and the strength to move dwindled. It was starving to its stomach and could hardly bear its own weight. It had already tried climbing the slippery walls of the waterhole hundreds of times. But fate had other plans. 2 construction workers were passing by when they heard the faintest whimpering. They looked closer and their hearts ached at what they saw. 2 tired eyes full of fear and pain stared back at them. Without any hesitation, they dropped everything and rushed to help. One of them quickly knotted a strong rope, lowering it with great care so that it formed a loop around the little wolf's neck. He almost didn't have enough strength to put up a fight. With all their might, they hauled it up, pulling the shivering, soaked creature out of the water. The wolf never once tried to stir itself either. It was so weak, and it was almost as cold, but something gleamed in those eyes. A minute flicker of hope. One of the workers, a sympathetic man, could not leave it at that. Wild animals might be dangerous, but he also knew he could not walk away. So, gently touching it, he kept the little wolf in his coat and took it home. The wolf was so cautious at first, keeping itself away, full of uncertainty in the eyes. Still, the man and his family never gave up on it. They dried its fur, fed it, and provided it with a warm resting place. Days passed and slowly the little wolf started changing. The wounds healed, its strength returned, and soon enough it wasn't just surviving. It was thriving. Its fur grew soft and thick, its once weary eyes now sparkled with life. It even started wagging its tail when it saw its new family, just like a happy puppy. He realized something incredible beneath the wild exterior, a heart full of love and loyalty. The wolf wasn't just grateful, it had chosen them. Even after fully recovering, it never tried to leave. The forest was no longer its home. This little house filled with warmth and kindness was where it belonged. What began with an act of simple kindness has blossomed into something much bigger, a tie neither the man nor the wolf had ever even thought possible. Sometimes love changes everything, and for that little wolf, it transformed its life from being a constant fight into one filled with warmth, security, and belonging.